Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Credacia, just in case you don't know, and I'm recording, so let's talk. Okay, today we'll be talking about how to co-parent like a champ. How to co-parent successfully, okay? And this is coming from one co-parent to another. This is for men and women, specifically men and women who are co-parenting and want to know how to do it effectively, okay? So I have 5 tips that you need to know, that you must know if you want to co-parent the best you can for yourself and ultimately, and number 1, for your child, for your little miracle, for your little bundle of joy, okay? So number 1 on the list is let the more selfish parent come up with a schedule. Okay? So what I mean by this is let the one who's more selfish come up with the parenting schedule. And the reason why I say this is because for example, my child's father, he is more selfish, especially with his time and what he has to do. Now, I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying that he's just a selfish person. Because one thing, he is selfish, but another thing, he knows what's fair. And you know that person who is selfish, but they know what is fair. They know what is right. They know what's supposed to be, done, right? And that's the person he is. He knows exactly what is fair. He just doesn't do what's fair, right? And so when he came up with our schedule, because I asked him, I was going to come up with a schedule, and me being the mom that I am, I was going to probably put myself in a worse position, making sure I, had my daughter, her name is Layla, had my daughter for more time, but something told me, hey, how about let's ask him, let's see what he wants to do. Because I knew, I just had a feeling. And he came up with doing it weekly. He was like, how about we just do 1 week on, 1 week off? And I was like, bet. You came up with it, you got it. And the reason why I went with it is because, 1, I knew he was selfish. I knew he was only thinking about his time, and he was only thinking about, hey, I get a week off. And me, I was like, bet, because after you get your week off, honey, so do I. And I get a week with my child. So I was good. I was happy to have a whole week with my child, but I was also happy to have that week off. And he was happy too. He was the one that came up with the schedule, okay? So let's just say, sorry, my dog's in the back whining because she has to go in her cage. She's not being, good right now. Anyways, so let's just say you have, that baby mother or baby father who just wants their freedom and their free time. And that they, love their child, but they, are one of those people who's just going to do whatever you say. Have them come up with the schedule. Have them, make the decision, because they might surprise you. They're going to be thinking about themselves and putting themselves first, but ultimately it's going to work for you too, okay? Men or women, consider that, okay? Number 2, the second thing that you really need, both of y'all really need, if y'all are going to co-parent to the best of y'all's ability, to be the best co-parent, y'all have to communicate, okay? Communication, but only about the child, okay? So it's cool if you guys are the co-parents who are cool, who are friends, who are buddy and close like that, but make sure you guys' communication is about the children, okay? Because that's how you guys are going to co-parent effectively. Talk about anything and everything that the other person needs to know about the kids. Because at the end of the day, y'all got to do this together. Y'all have to parent together. Even if y'all are in separate households, y'all have to be on the same page, the same frequency, okay? With the other person. So please communicate. And let's just say y'all like me and my baby daddy. Now, we're not friends. We're not buddy like that. Even though I'm cool being a friend. I'm very friendly, but he's just not like that. And I'm cool with that. Hey, we ain't got to be friends. But I'm the type of person, if my daughter's sick, if my daughter's school is asking for something, if, she needs a coat, she needs some pants, she needs this or that, or like if she, maybe she had like a bad day at school, maybe she had a really good day with the celebrator, maybe she has something cool coming up, I talk to him about that stuff because he needs to know. He needs to be present. He needs to know everything. And the same with him. He'll come to me about everything that I need to know, which is really everything. I like to know all the small details, everything. So communication is really the number 1 thing that you guys need if y'all gonna co-parent effectively, okay? Just because it's all about the children. okay? And it's like you guys, if you guys were in the same household, you guys would be communicating like this, you know? So just because you guys are in separate households doesn't mean the communication stops about the child. And please keep it about the child, okay? No more of that arguing, no more, about that extra stuff. It's all about the kids, okay? So communicate about the children, okay? That is number 2. Okay, number 3, the third thing that you guys need to know, the third tip that you guys need to know if you guys are going to co-parent effectively, co-parent like champs, co-parent successfully, is to compromise. Okay, y'all have to compromise. There has to be a compromise, okay? Because everybody has separate lives, all right? A separate lives, separate things going on. So maybe somebody has to pick up the slack. There is, it takes a village to raise a kid, okay? So there's going to be some 80-20 stuff going on here, some 60-40. I'm not saying take advantage of that other person or let that other person take advantage of you. But if they fall short, pick up where they fall short. If they can't have the child, one day or 1 week because of something important or something they think is important, you might have to have the child. You might have to care for them a little longer, a little extra, and that is okay. That is your baby, okay? If it was y'all two together anyway, you would have to do that anyway, okay? And that is for men and that is for women. Compromise. Both y'all have to compromise, and that is okay to compromise. Don't think of it as you guys are at odds with each other, or don't make it like some sort of competition, or I don't know the word I'm thinking about, but don't make it, don't put like strife in the middle of it, okay? Because it's not like you guys are competing with each other, who gets the most free time, or you don't hold it against each other, because things are gonna come up, things that you need, and so both of y'all have to be willing to compromise. I'll take me and my baby's father, for example. When he came up with this schedule, he knows that he has to work, even, work on the weekends, right? And I don't work on the weekends. So even when it is his week, I have to compromise my Saturdays because he has to work. There's nowhere else she can go. And of course he can like give her to like his sisters or his family or whatever, but why? I'm here. Why can't she just be with her mom, And I could think of it as, oh, he just wants me to watch her. He just, he just using me or something. But no, he just needs me to watch, he needs me to have my baby. I wouldn't say watch her. He needs me to just be a parent. I'm the other person. I'm like, the number 2. She has to be with either one of us. So he needs me to do that. And that is my compromise. And it's really not a compromise. Y'all, I love being with my child. So having her on a Saturday, it's cool with me. I feel like I never have any problem picking up the slack from him. But I will say there's sometimes when I used to think, like when we first started, I used to think he was like, playing and stuff like that. But no, in all actuality, he really has to work. And it takes, for you guys who are just starting this, it does take some time to get used to it, especially if you have that one partner who's always doing some shady stuff. But watch for that. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is y'all baby. So of course, compromise is what it is. Compromise is what is necessary. And something's gonna come up in both of y'all's lives. And then another thing with compromise is also, what if y'all are moving to different places? What if somebody lives all the way over here? What if somebody lives all the way over there? So you guys are gonna have to compromise with the schedules. Y'all gonna have to compromise with maybe the length of time that you guys will have your child, or like the visits and all that extra stuff. So y'all would have to compromise that, but that is gonna be so effective for y'all and so effective for the child. Okay, don't take it to heart. Take it as what it is. It's compromise, okay? And it must happen. You guys are at the end, you guys are in a relationship. Even though you guys aren't in a relationship anymore, you guys are still in that little parenting relationship. And I know that might sound like, ugh, to some people, but to me and to my baby father, we know what it is, and it is what it is. Now, we not like that with each other. We're not in that relationship, but we know that we both are in this together, okay? So that's what we need. That's what I need y'all to do. That's what y'all need to do, okay? Be in this together, okay? So that's number 3. Compromise, compromise, compromise. All right. Number 4, the fourth thing that you guys need to know if y'all want to co-parent successfully is y'all need to ask for help and be willing to help, okay? Okay, ask each other for help and be willing to help each other. Now, this really don't need an explanation because y'all know what I'm talking about, but I'll give y'all one anyway. So let's just say, one parent has a child and they can't afford, some certain, clothes. They can't afford maybe some food at the time, or maybe they're going through like some sort of struggle and they need either financial help, they need like extra help, with the child. They need like maybe transportation help or like help like that, It takes a village. You must be willing to help out. Now, don't let that other person use you, but you have common sense. Use your common sense. Use your discernment. Use your intelligence to know if they're using you or not. But most of the time, raising a child is hard, especially if you don't have all the means that you see a lot of other people have. A lot of like 2-parent households have. Or if you know that you're the one in the relationship that makes the more money, that has the more free time, that have the more means and like people village in your corner. If you know you have all that stuff, you have more clothes, you have more shoes, or just things that the child needs. If you know you have that stuff, be willing to help that person. Be willing to give them those clothes. Be willing to give them those things, especially if they just need it. I understand it's hard for some people to ask for help. It's hard for some people to give that help, especially because when you 2 grown adults, it's like, how am I able to get this, but you not? It's you. Those thoughts come into your head, but at the end of the day, instead of thinking about it like that, instead of thinking about it as that person ain't nothing, think about it as, okay, my child needs this. Let me just go ahead and give it to him. Or my child needs to eat. Let me go ahead and give, him that food. Or my child needs to get to school. Let me go ahead and take her today. Or take him today. You know what I'm saying? So, and then if you need help, that other person should be willing to help you. Just ask. If you're like that type of mother or that type of father who's like, I don't need help, I got it on my own. That your counterpart, your partner are gonna think, yeah, she got it, or yeah, he got it. He ain't never asking me. So, if you do ask that person for help eventually, they aren't gonna, I don't know, what's gonna happen really, but they might see it as like a weakness, or they might use it against you, or even refuse to help because you've been on your high horse for this long. But eventually the tables will turn, the pendulum does swing, in the both ways. So everybody needs help at some point in time. So be willing to help. And be willing to ask, because if you guys really love your child, if you guys are really in it for the children and not on some, back and forth, if you guys' feelings are not involved and it's just about the children, then help should not be a big issue, okay? It should not be a problem that you guys are asking for help, okay? All right. Does that make sense? Y'all get it? Okay, so the 5th thing, Jesus, my Lord. The 5th thing and the final tip that you guys need to know if y'all are gonna co-parent successfully, co-parent like champs, co-parent the best that y'all can for y'all's little mother joy, is y'all have to keep it cute and keep it about the child, okay? And let me go on a little further, okay? Keeping it cute, as in playing nice. How about I say that? Playing nice for the child. Keeping it cute and playing nice for the child. So I don't know if you guys have ever, like, let's just say y'all used to be together, right? And then your child gets like maybe 3 or 4, and then you decide y'all don't want to be, which is the main case, y'all don't want to be together anymore. But have you ever just looked at your child's face when y'all got together? Like how happy they are to see their mom and their dad in one place, coexisting, and just being happy. It's like, yay, the child is thinking, yeah, I got my mommy and my daddy. with me, yay. They're just so happy, and they don't know like what's going on in your relationship, but they don't matter. They just see like they have a real family. They see this as like, look, I have my family. I have my mommy here, I have my daddy here, and look at us, we're all together, you know. They're not like, you know, y'all should be together, but they're just happy to see that their parents are here having fun with them, that their parents are like, you know, together celebrating them, especially for like their birthdays or vacations or any big celebrations that they have, maybe school events, sports events, recitals. Come together and play nice for the kids. Play nice for your child and keep it cute too. I don't mean like y'all gotta be out buddy and, you know, be all up on each other and gotta hug and or whatever. Y'all ain't even gotta touch each other. But what y'all do have to do is smile and laugh and like just be happy, because that's what your child likes. That's what they like. That's what they like to see. Don't begrudgingly do all these, you know, go to these places with your, you know, your counterpart, with your partner, okay? Be happy while you're there. I promise you guys, your child loves it. I promise you, your child, they are living for those moments, okay? They are gonna know growing up that you guys are not together. They're gonna get it eventually. But I think the least that you guys can do is give your child just the energy. Let's just say like that, the energy that they want, especially at their young age, okay? Every child loves their father. Every child loves their mother, all right? And they love being in that family dynamic. So anytime y'all get together, please give them that. Don't get together arguing. Don't get together fighting. Don't get together talking about each other like crazy or starting stuff. No, get together with smiles on y'all's faces. Get together happy for y'all's kid, okay? They love that. I promise you, your children loves that. And they need that, because at the end of the day, they're going to grow up. They're going to grow up, and regardless of y'all's relationship, regardless of if you guys are together or not, they are going to learn how to treat men and women based on how y'all treat each other, okay? More is caught than taught in childhood, okay? So let them catch that. Let them catch, hey, me and your mom, me and your dad are not together, but we still cool. We still gonna, you know, come together for you, all right? We still gonna keep it cute for you, okay? I'm still gonna treat men how men are supposed to be treated. I'm still gonna treat women. I'm still going to treat women how women are supposed to be treated, okay? So, like I said, keep it cute, okay? And play nice. Keep it cute and play nice. So, those were the 5 things that you guys need to know if you guys are going to co-parent like champs. Co-parent successfully. Co-parent the best that y'all can to the best of y'all ability, okay? And if you guys have anything else to add, or if y'all feel like I'm missing anything, which I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff I'm missing, okay? Y'all put what y'all think in the comments down below, okay? Please like my videos, give me some feedback, or don't, you know, just watch it, and subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll be here for more. Bye.